Are you unintentionally annoying your furry best friend? From well-meaning mistakes to seemingly harmless habits, there are surprising things dogs absolutely hate, and yes, you might be guilty of a few. In this video, we're uncovering 11 things dogs hate that you're probably doing. By understanding these pet peeves, you can make life happier and stress-free for your pup. And the reason number 2 will have you rethinking your next cuddle session. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on tips that keep your pup happy and tail wagging. Let's get started. Number 1. Planting a giant smooch on their snoot. For humans, kissing is a clear sign of affection, but for dogs, it's a little more complicated. Sure, your pup probably adores all the love and attention you give, but problems arise when you grab their face to plant a big kiss on their nose or forehead. While it might seem harmless to us, dogs often find this kind of close contact uncomfortable or even stressful. Even the most playful and loving dog will instinctively lean back or turn away when someone suddenly moves toward their face. It's not because they don't love you, it's just a natural reaction to protect their space. So while your intentions are sweet, a kiss on the nose might not be the best way to show your affection. Instead, find gentler ways to show affection that they'll truly enjoy, like soft pets on their chest, ear scratches, or a calming rub down their back. These actions feel safer, more natural, and will let your pup know just how much you care. Number 2. Patting their head. You might pat your dog on the head without a second thought, and they tolerate it because they trust and love you. But did you know most dogs actually dislike head pats? To them, it can feel uncomfortable or even threatening, especially when someone towers over them to do it. This is even truer for dogs who don't know you well. From a dog's perspective, a hand reaching down toward their head can seem rude or intimidating. So, what should you do instead? Try crouching down to their level and letting the dog approach you first. If they're comfortable, opt for gentle scratches under the chin or on their chest instead of patting their head. Dogs tend to find this much more respectful and calming than a head pat. Remember, building trust with a dog begins by seeing the world through their eyes. Number 3. Punishment. Let's be honest, when your dog misbehaves, it's tempting to react with a stern no or a raised voice. Sure, it might get their attention, but here's the problem. It doesn't actually teach them what to do. Imagine someone yelling at you for doing something wrong, but not telling you what to do instead. Frustrating, right? That's exactly how your dog feels. Punishment, like scolding or ignoring them when they want attention, can leave dogs confused, anxious, and stressed. Studies even show that dogs trained with harsher techniques are less confident and often more fearful. Focus on rewarding the good behavior so your dog knows exactly what you want. For example, instead of saying, "Don't jump," reward them when they sit calmly with a treat or a happy, "good job." Dogs thrive on positive reinforcement because it's clear, encouraging, and rewarding. Here's a quick tip. If your dog keeps trying to snack on street scraps, don't get frustrated. Redirect them with a leave it command and reward them when they listen. When they realize cooperating gets them praise and maybe even a treat, they'll happily comply. If you find this information interesting, let us know by clicking the like button on this video. Number 4. Leave them alone. Your dog doesn't care how busy your schedule is. To them, being home alone feels less like a break and more like being abandoned. So when you're home, make those moments count. Whether it's a quick game of tug-of-war, a stroll around the block, or a short training session, your dog craves connection and attention. Quality time not only keeps their tail wagging, but also keeps their mind active and engaged. Why does this matter? A bored dog can get very creative. If left to their own devices, they might turn your couch cushions into their next fluffy masterpiece or explore art projects with your favorite shoes. Spending intentional time with your pup not only strengthens your bond, but also helps channel their energy in positive ways. A happy, mentally stimulated dog is far less likely to unleash chaos in your living room. Number 5. Keeping a tight leash, literally. Have you ever noticed your dog pulling, twisting, or even whining when you hold the leash too tightly during a walk? It's not just stubborn behavior. Dogs actually hate being restricted by a tight leash. Imagine being excited to explore the world only to feel constant pressure holding you back. For dogs, that tension can create frustration, anxiety, or even aggression over time. A walk is their chance to sniff, explore, and enjoy freedom, and a tight leash disrupts that experience. Instead of feeling connected to you, they may start associating the leash with stress. The key is to allow some slack and work on loose leash walking. If you'd like us to make a video on how to stop your dog from pulling on the leash, let us know by leaving a comment down below. Number 6. Battling the boredom blues. Dogs experience boredom just like we do, but it often slips under the radar. While we're busy with work, chores, or scrolling through our phones, our furry companions are left with little to do, staring at the walls and craving activity. Bringing excitement back into their day doesn't have to be complicated. Quick and fun training games like Sit and Stay for Treats are a great way to engage their mind. Want to level it up? Play hide and seek with their favorite toy or treats. It keeps them thinking and moving. Even your daily walk can become an adventure. Try urban agility by weaving around poles, hopping over benches, or exploring new routes to make every stroll feel fresh and exciting. The goal isn't just physical exercise, but mental stimulation too. Number 7. Teasing isn't play. We've all seen it, or maybe even done it ourselves, teasing a dog by barking at them, waving something just out of reach, or tugging their tail to see how they react. While it might seem harmless or funny to us, for your dog, it's confusing and frustrating. Think about it. How would you feel if someone kept poking or teasing you and laughed when you finally got upset? It wouldn't be fun, it would be stressful. For dogs, this kind of teasing can lead to anxiety, break their trust in you, and even cause behavioral issues over time. Instead, focus on positive, engaging interactions that your dog will truly enjoy. Toss their favorite ball for a game of fetch, play tug-of-war, or try a short training session with treats and praise. Not only will your dog feel happier and more confident, but these moments will also help strengthen the bond you share. Number 8. Being forced into this. Doggy playdates might sound great, but here's the truth. Your dog's social circle isn't up to you. Just like people, dogs have friends they adore, and others they'd rather avoid. If you're encouraging your shy pup to meet a new furry friend, that's totally fine, but watch for signs of stress. A tucked tail, stiff body language, stress panting, or an awkward wag are all your dog's way of saying, "I'm not comfortable here." Forcing them to interact when they're uneasy can backfire, leaving them feeling anxious and unsure of your support. If something feels off, calmly step in, remove your pup, and show them you've got their back. Socializing is important, but it should feel positive, not overwhelming. Protecting their peace helps build trust and ensures outings stay fun instead of turning into stressful experiences. Number 9. These nose irritators. Imagine being stuck in a tiny room with someone wearing way too much cologne. Overwhelming, right? For your dog, it's even worse. Their super sensitive nose makes strong scents like vinegar, chili peppers, nail polish, and even citrus feel like a sensory nightmare. While you might enjoy the fresh lemony scent of clean counters, the strong essential oils can irritate your pup's nose and even affect their breathing. But sometimes, dogs love smells we can't stand. Ever see your pup gleefully rolling in mud or something questionable? It's not just for fun, it's instinctive. Dogs use scent to understand their environment, and sometimes they're bothered by their own smell, especially after a bath. Many dog shampoos and fragrances strip away their natural scent, leaving them feeling exposed. So don't be surprised if your freshly bathed pup dives straight into a mud puddle. It's their way of masking the unfamiliar and reclaiming their signature smell. Number 10. Isolating them from this. Dogs experience the world through their noses, not their eyes. For them, every walk is like a blockbuster movie full of exciting scents and stories. Yet too often, we rush them along the same route, barely pausing to let them sniff. That's like zipping through a museum blindfolded. No fun at all. So why not switch things up with a smell walk? Let your dog take the lead, slow down, and explore at their own pace. A slow stroll where your dog can truly follow their nose isn't just fun, it's mentally enriching and helps them feel fulfilled. You'll be amazed at how a slow stroll transforms their day. Number 11. Cleaning the wrong way. We all love a sparkling clean home, but have you ever noticed your dog acting a little off after you've cleaned the floors? Strong cleaning products could be the culprit. Many common cleaners, like those containing bleach or ammonia, can irritate your dog's lungs, overwhelm their sensitive nose, and even cause stress or anxiety over time. Dogs experience the world through their heightened senses, so strong chemical smells can be far more intense for them than for us. Switch to pet-safe cleaners or try natural alternatives like baking soda and vinegar. These options are just as effective at keeping your home fresh and clean without putting your pup's health at risk. Understanding what they love and what they don't helps strengthen your bond and makes you the ultimate dog parent. But speaking of bonds, have you ever noticed your dog following you everywhere like your own adorable shadow? Check out this video, The Real Reason Your Dog Follows You Everywhere, to uncover the fascinating truth behind this adorable behavior.